Hey guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Exos Heroes. Finally, it's time to review the Fate Sabrina, the unit that we had been expecting for nearly a year. Finally, she is here and she looks so hot and damn amazing. Definitely a waifu material in my opinion, isn't she? And to break it off, she is a blue Fate Core hero unit, not a gold Fate Core that we were expecting her to be. But this time, the blue Fate Core is a little bit different. She is going to provide the buff to the attack type hero units, not just to a single nation, okay? To attack type hero units, he's going to grant a really good buff, and we are going to discuss about that a little bit later. And we are also going to discuss about her new skill sets, and let's see if she is going to be helpful in the current meta contents or not. All right, so let's get this started. Notice Fate Core Chance Up, El Dorado, Sabrina, Recruit. The period is going to be starting April 22nd, Thursday, after maintenance. That's going to be tomorrow, until April 28th, Thursday, 17:59, 2021 UTC time. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Her banner is going to last for a total of 7 days. Main hero. You can recruit hero plus Fate Core with a higher probability than premium recruitment. As she is a blue Fate Core hero unit, she is going to drop at 0.5% chance from her own banner, and you can get her for free, or you can PD her after 28 multi-summons. That's going to cost you a total of 19,600 cess. And I do really recommend you guys to get at least 2 copies of her blue Fate Core. Okay, please, so that you can do at least one Fate Core fusion, so that you can maximize the blue Fate Core buffs out there. So that's going to be my recommendation to you guys. Obtain Fate Core El Dorado Sabrina grants buff to attack type hero units out there. Attack type hero units referring to Raquel, Jeon, Sabrina herself. We have got Bathory, we have got Scarlet, and so on and on, right? So yes, those are the units that we are talking about, and they are going to get some really good buff boost, and that's going to be really great, guys. Okay, attack does not refer to the chaos type units. Chaos are chaos, so definitely Dorka, Jinai, they will not be receiving the buff. Combat power is going to be boosted by 2%. Attack is going to be boosted by 2.5%. So when it's going to be maxed out, you guys can actually receive up to, I guess, 15% of attack boost. So yeah, there is a possibility for that one, and 15% of attack boost is no joke. It can actually really give you that additional firepower in order to delete the opponents from the Japanese standard battles out there right away, especially when you are using the Lenome team, right? Yes, there we go. Anyways, now let's look into the skill information out here. Passive effect, ladies and gentlemen. Counter 3. Counters upon taking damage. Gains mana 1 mana if the target dies, and gains mana 1 mana if the health of the target is 70% or more. Just like Jeon, just like Raquel, yes, she is going to counter. That's extra way of dealing some good DPS output to the opponents out there, and she is going to have these extra effects with which she is going to gain some extra mana, and that's going to be quite helpful because she has this burst skill effect out here as well, where she's definitely going to need that extra mana that she has. Okay, Dragon Knight Blessing. Thanks to this effect out here, definitely she has a little bit of improved viability in the Holy Dragon Grounds in order to deal more damage to the dragon, alright, and also to take lesser damage from the dragon as well. Superstar. Afflicts target with attention mark for 7 turns. When the skill hits, increases all damage over time on the target hero with attention by 100%. Sounds familiar, right? Yeah, just like from the Synergy Idol effect, just like Fate Core Jinai, yeah, so on like that. We are going to be able to improve the damage done by the dot damages, and it can pretty much hurt the opponents real bad. So yeah, don't really look down upon it. With thanks to this effect, even the dot damage can be quite very handy in the Japanese standard battles. They can even hurt the fast guardian units, ladies and gentlemen. Fan Club. Afflicts the target with anti-fan mark when attacked. Triggers double team from all living allies if the health of enemy with anti-fan is 30% or lower once every 7 turns. This is really good, guys, and that's a really nice threshold. Being able to reduce the opponent's health to 30% is not really a big deal, instead of just 10% like in final hit of the Baraka, Jin, and so on and on, right? Those of the other assassins out there. 30% is a really good threshold out here, guys, and it's quite easy to attain. And being able to induce the attack from all the living allies out there is a really great bonus. That also really helps you to break your opponent really easily as well, because all of the allies are going to be attacking the opponents with various varieties of elements, right? So that's going to be really good out there. And usually the opponents really do not survive with this kind of attack out there. I've not actually seen any kind of opponent out there surviving thanks to the additional damage coming from the fan club. So it's pretty great for the Zennosh battle. Next is gonna be the active skills. Active skill number 1 is known as the Espada del Sol, and it's a single target damage, deals 300% damage to one enemy, and it only requires 1 mana. As long as you have a good general that provides mana to the back row allies, or let's say to everyone, just like Dorka, right? Then well, everything is gonna be solved right away. She's always gonna get that 1 mana every freaking time, and she will be able to always use her first active skill without any problem at all. And 300% damage is a really good nuke, okay? And looking into her second active skill out here, guys, required mana 4 mana, and it's a burst effect. So example, if she has 10 mana instead of just 4, she's going to use that excess of 6 mana in order to improve the damage that she is gonna deal, okay? Danja del Phoenix, it says. All deals 127% damage to all enemies. Okay, so that's pretty good, I would say. Overtime effect afflicts the target with burn, dealing 55% damage every turn for 3 turns. Usually the dot damages are not really preferred in Japanese tournament battles, but thanks to the superstar effect, definitely this dot damage can hurt a lot. Okay, so that's gonna be pretty good. And on top of that one, if you can provide a lot of attack stats to our Sabrina, as she is a DPS unit as well, guess what? Her this overtime effect can actually hurt real bad as well. So yeah, with all those combined, definitely this skill has some potential out there. But now the main question is she really going to be helpful in the current meta contents? Or can we really use her as a unit in the Japanese tournament battles? And my answer is not really. There are so many amazing units out there that can be used instead of her. She is not capable of replacing anyone out there. You might be able to use her in the PvP tag matches, but even the PvP tag matches are pretty competitive out there thanks to a lot of nations that are rising, right? Most of the nations are so good and efficient out there, like Western Red, we have got Northern Frosty, Lenom, Greenland, and so on and on, right? And she does not seem to have really that good place where we can just slot her right into. So she's definitely going to be a little bit of how to say this, collection purpose unit. But hey, if you are now asking me, should we be really summoning her? And I would say, yes, we should. We should at least try to get 1 extra copy of her. So a total of 2 blue Fate Cores as much as possible. Even if you have to go through all the PD summons, please do it right away, okay? And if somehow you manage to get 2 of her copies, like about in 24-25 multi-summons, then why not just go deep down and just do your 28 multi-summon so that you can get her extra. But if you manage to get her 2 copies in, let's say, the first 10 or 15 multi-summons, then well, guess what? You can just end it right over there. But hey guys, please try to have at least 2 of her Fate Core units, and that's going to be really good for the Fate Core Fusion, and that's going to allow you to possibly, if you are lucky, you can get that attack plus 15% boost that can help you a lot in your Japanese tournament battles and every other contents out there, because blue Fate Core buffs, you cannot underestimate them. 15% attack boost, come on, that is crazy insane in my opinion. Anyways, that's up there is to it. Yet again, I would say blue Fate Core buff, they have blue Fate Core hero units, they have 0.5% to drop from the banner, and you can get her for free after 28 core mileage summons, okay? Looking into this exclusive weapon, I would say please do not spend your cess into it. It's pretty much a scam. If you are really after the costume of the sword, or let's say this weapon that she is going to equip, then well, you can go for it, because look at it, the attack is only boosted by 30 points and the combat power is only gonna be boosted by 3000 points. So it actually doesn't make much sense. It's only for the costume purposes, not more to that, and it actually requires same amount of cess, and it also has 0.5% of drop rate only, which I would say is pretty super bad, okay? So that's all there is to it. Anyways, what do you guys think about my insight? Please do let me know in the comment section below. I would really love to know your views, feedbacks, and opinions right away, just like any other video out there. And that's it for today. See you guys in the next video.